How we doing? Okay, so I know it's been a couple days since I actually posted a video or an update for Facebook. Um, what can I say? It's been a long couple days. This is day 11 of my hashtag February fasting. Um, so I want to try and give an update as far as I guess what is going on in the process itself. So that as a bigger overview, there are 5 stages of safe fasting. And when I say safe fasting, I'm talking about, about like driving a car. There are dangers in anything. But when it comes to fasting, there's bad stories out there and there's good stories out there. It's do your research, consult your physician, make sure you know what your blood work and your blood levels are, to safely fast, because it is tricking your body. But the point is, stage 1 is your body switching to ketosis. Generally, that happens between day 1 and day 5. Stage 2 is the cleansing of your body and your toxins. Generally, that happens between day 5 and day 10. Stage 3, which is the stage I'm in, generally that happens between day 10 and day 15. And admittedly, I'm speaking in layman's terms. I'm just a blue collar guy, and I'm relaying the information through all the research. But so what happens in stage 3? Well, in stage 3, your body knows it's about ready to go to stage 4, which is releasing stem cells. And the stem cells I'm referring to are the virgin stem cells that are capable of going anywhere in your body and marrying to the other cells, to aid in healing, to aid in repair. So in this stage 3, my body is actually doing a systems analysis and determining internal damage, so that if it does end up going to stage 4, because a hunter-gatherer, way back when, they might very well, they're not fasting on purpose. This was the time that they went without food, but they might find food. But the point is, you're working with your body, so as you make movements that become more drastic, your body makes more drastic movements. Your body is always looking for survival. So when you get into the stage 3, your body is thinking survival. What can I do to assist myself for survival and preservation? So it has to know, well, where are those damages? So that's your body, and the chemistry of it is such a fascinating thing. And what your body will do to heal itself. Again, such a fascinating thing. But over the next 4 to 5 days, my body is going through the process of markering internal damage. And I can tell you, one of the reasons that I do this is that I had degenerative disc disease. I have a bulging L5. Some of that stuff is self-inflicted because I just stupidly lifted things I shouldn't have been lifting, and I lifted them the wrong way throughout my younger years. Had a couple car accidents. Some of these things have led to, I have major lower back damage. And every single time I have come through one of these fasts, my back has gotten stronger. The pain has gotten less. So here in my 3rd year being in stage 3, I know my body is determining, where do these stem cells need to go if it ends up having to go into stage 4. And I'll be honest with you, when it comes to fasting and people determining why they're doing it, I wouldn't be fasting into stage 3 if I wasn't going to go into stage 4 to get the benefit of that stem cell release, because I want those repairs. So right now, it's doing what it should be doing. It's thinking about how to repair itself, knowing as we transition, it knows what to do. Okay, that's where I am in stage 3. I'm on day 11, and I will continue to post. I do want to say, though, that back to the blue collar entrepreneur, we have had some very cool things that have been happening over the last couple days. We have been able to gather some just, in my opinion, great content, and I can't wait to start posting this stuff. It's like I said, I'm trying to document my journey as a whole, in life, in business, and entrepreneurship. But part of my life is February for the last 3 years is fasting. So that's generally what I'm talking about in February. But we have been actively building up content, and I can't wait to actually post this stuff. Uh, Personally, some of it I enjoy. Some of it was employees that have come up with cool things to contribute to, and I can't wait to show all of that. So I want to cap all of this off, going back to the fasting itself. That if you can't tell, I haven't eaten in 11 days. My mental clarity is way above average. My energy is back. Yesterday, day 10, I pushed harder in general than I normally do. And yesterday was one of the most productive days that I've had in 2021. I feel good. When I did it the first year, it was determining and feeling and noting what was happening to me. When I did it the second year, I journaled every single day about the process that I was going through. In this third year, I have been going back to my journal, and sure enough, my body is responding the same way. My energy levels that dipped down between day 3 and day 7, same as it went last year. Generally speaking, like clockwork, my body is responding the same way. Everything is functioning and acting the same way. My energy level is back on the upside, where we have been, me and the whole team, been super, super productive. But one of the cool little things about fasting, I joked, and we posted a thing on TikTok today, that I worked 11 hours yesterday and my mind was still sharp. I was ready to play chess. The mental clarity that you notice as you're going through fasting, it's one of the reasons why some people refer to fasting and having enlightenment, because when you're really conscious of how your brain operates, your brain fogs, you have mental lapses, fatigue, good moments, bad moments, and to feel your brain firing on all cylinders. It is we'll use that word, it's an enlightening thing. Very cool to feel as you're going through the process and looking for all of the different benefits that can actually come through fasting. At the end of the day, though, I want to reiterate, for me and for fasting, I went into fasting generally healthy, consulted a physician, and my doc told me, you pay attention to your electrolytes, you pay attention to your sodium levels. I do. I don't get it in the way some of the purists. I get it in 0-calorie Powerade, because it's packed with electrolytes and sodium. But it is a personal journey. It's a personal experience. I have done the research to make sure that I'm safely doing it and I'm listening to my body. And generally, I couldn't be happier with the results, because for me, this is about quality of life, and not just quality of life today, quality of life 10 and 20 years down the road. Because you talk to any rich person, they can be rich. If they don't have their health, it does not matter. So to me, the first piece of quality of life is having good health. And this is my preventative maintenance way of taking care of myself. Because again, you go to doctors when things break, and I don't like going to doctors. So I'm trying to make sure things don't break. I am actively going out of my way to take care of myself. And I've got my way, and everybody's got their own. And if any of this sparks make the little changes, do what you need to do to make yourself feel better, because physical health is mental health. The same way your gut by the vagus nerve is attached to your brain. If your gut is happy, your brain is happy. And I am all about mental and physical health, and giving yourself. And when I say giving yourself, you taking responsibility for yourself. That's the way I feel about me. I'm taking responsibility for my own mental and physical health. And I want a great quality of life. And that ain't got nothing to do with money. This is about health and feeling healthy and vibrant and being able to enjoy the senses that you have and appreciating life on earth. All right. I'm off my soapbox. Have a good night.